Hey anime lovers, welcome back. Today we'll be running through the top 10 supernatural anime. Yes, you're right. Subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more of my contents. Let's jump right into it. Number 10 on the list is Supernatural, the anime series. Supernatural is the spiritual offspring of X-Files and Buffy the Vampire Slayer, in case you've been living under a rock for the past 12 years. It centers on the road trips of brothers Sam and Dean as they battle demons, angels, ghosts, and other supernatural beings in exchange for meager pay. Along the journey, they work to solve the riddles of their past, present, and a number of terrifying, uncertain futures. Japan thought that Supernatural needed an anime reboot for whatever reason, so they created it. Supernatural's first season is covered in the anime, with a few extras added in to thank devoted viewers of the original program. However, a second season has not yet been released. Number 9 on the list is Midnight Occult Civil Servants. The Japanese version of the Secret World, Supernatural, The X-Files, The Rivers of London book series, and Midnight Occult Civil Servants makes every fairy tale, urban legend, and myth true, and has a whole government department dealing with it. Miyako Arata is a young civil servant who has just been hired by the Shinjuku Ward Office's Nocturnal Community Relations Division. She serves as the POV character for the first half of the season or so. The illustrations are stunning. The story is suspenseful and dark, with plenty of twists and turns. And there is some wonderful workplace humor to keep things light. The pace and character design will appeal to Psycho-Pass fans. Number 8 on our list is Ghost Hunt. This, also known as Ghost Hunter, follows the tale of a group of high school students who serve as ghost hunters in the Shibuya Psychic Research Center, together with Haruhi Suzumiya. Kazuya Shibuya, a senpai manager, and Mai Taniyama, a freshman student Kazuya hastily hired after his regular helper Lin is injured, are the two main characters. Although both focus on teenagers battling the supernatural, Ghost Hunt adheres to a more conventional formula that establishes a nice baseline for the genre. Its exploration of the various exorcism and purification powers of various religions is also very fascinating, and it's a nice comparison series to Haruhi Suzumiya. Number 7 on the list is Haruhi Suzumiya.
東中出身、鈴宮春日。ただの人間には興味ありません。この中に
The Haruhi Suzumiya series is told from the perspective of Kyon, another uninterested high school student who Haruhi likes, primarily as a result of her extreme boredom. She soon breaks out of her rut, though, and drags Kyon along as they establish a club to study these events. The result is that most of the other students appear to think that Haruhi's cases are the biggest lull in the world, until paranormal phenomena start bursting around them. Other students either wander into the club, are forced into it, or are doing their own thing in the classroom that Haruhi co-opted. This is a somewhat ambiguous description, but the episodes of this series were released out of sequence because it contains so many spoilers. Let's call this a more upbeat version of Steins Gate with more humor, starter wheels, and less cosmic dread. Number 6 on the list is none other than Mushishi. All living things contain the fundamental components of life, known as mushi. They are not malicious, but anytime they come into contact with humans, it ends badly for the unfortunate people. The main character, Ginko, is a mushishi, or a sort of mushi detective, who spends the 2 seasons, the OVA, and the movie exploring nature and coming across various natural and supernatural phenomena. It is stunning, very episodic, atmospheric, well-paced, and incredibly unique. But it isn't very thrilling. It is a must-see for Shinto devotees, folklore enthusiasts, and lovers of art and nature. but those who crave action sequences, slapstick humor, and stunning magical abilities should pass. Number 5 on the list is Noragami, which is based on the same Adachi Toka manga, tells the tale of Yato, a self-proclaimed god of misfortune with no temple and devotees. It begins on the day that Hiroki, a bored high school student, there seems to be a protagonist pattern here, saves Yato from being run over by a bus and gains the dangerous ability to separate her soul from her body. Yukino, a recently deceased boy who hasn't fully accepted the fact that he's dead and a tool to the destitute god of calamity, is the new Regula Yato needs to help her. A regalia is like a human soul transformed into a weapon. In this universe, gods only exist if people believe in them, just like in Terry Pratchett's Minor Gods. And he not only wants to be remembered, but he also wants to be remembered by a large number of followers as he was in the past before his rebranding. Number 4 on the list is Black Butler. The dystopian steampunk 19th century setting of Black Butler tells the macabre tale of Seal Phantomhive, Queen Victoria's youngest Lord Enforcer, and Sebastian, his demon butler, who will devour Seal's soul as soon as he exacts revenge on those who killed his family. Black Butler's viewpoint, while beautifully designed and filled with all the pretentious trappings of Victorian society, is ultimately upbeat. Seal is essentially a teenage Bruce Wayne with a satanic Alfred and permission from the Queen to kill anyone who annoys him. As Seal and Sebastian, respectively, in the Funimation English dub are the excellent Brianna Palencia and J. Michael Tatum, who have recently directed Romeo Juliet and appeared in Ouran High School Host Club. Their interpretations of these characters are flawless. Number 3 is XXX Holic.
心に手ついたらちょっと変なところがあって、で、あれとか思ったら勝手に足の方が動いちまって。
The issue with Watanuki is that he can see supernatural beings, but all he can do about it is run away in fear. It's a good thing she walks into Yuko's shop at the first day of the anime because she grants him his wish to stop seeing these spirits in exchange for working in her shop. Yuko is a strong and languid witch. Wishes are Yuko's currency. In exchange for something valuable, she will assist anyone who requests it to them. Other Clamp works include Tsubasa Chronicles, have crossovers with XXX Holic. This series, like Yuko the Smoking Witch, draws you deeper and deeper into the quicksand, so don't let the overly stylized graphic style turn you off. Number 2 on the list is Death Note. It appears on practically every ranking of the best anime ever made, and Death Note is a complex beast. Best diabetic hero, best villain, best noir, best hero, best mystery, best anime, and simultaneously the best fruit-eating campaign. Death Note caters to all interests, except for romance. The plot of Death Note centers on Light Yagami, a smart but utterly bored student who discovers a black notebook that has the ability to kill anyone whose name is inscribed inside. However, there are conditions, most notably Ryuk, the apple-obsessed Shinigami, who accidentally dropped it on Earth while simultaneously being utterly bored. Despite Ryuk's warnings, Light begins killing the worst criminals using the notebook's abilities. A manhunt, panic, and a cult soon follow. If you like Code Geass and you like heroes that are too smart for their own good, you should watch this. Number 1 on our list is Spirited Away. The protagonist of Spirited Away is Chihiro, a 10-year-old girl whose parents are turned into pigs and imprisoned in a kami onsen, a traditional bathhouse for Japanese spirits and gods. In typical fairy tale style, she manages to find supporters in most unlikely places after taking a job there to discover a way to rescue her parents and leave this realm. As a movie, Spirited Away has a very short storyline and a manageable cast of characters, but it nevertheless includes a lot of Japanese folklore that will appear in later anime, making it the ideal place for fans to dip their toes into the world of spooky anime. Amazing! Yeah, you can take that ice cream to cool off the heat. Rate this list on a scale of 10 in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel.